Aokigahara, the Sea of Trees, a name that evokes both wonder and trepidation. This dense forest lies at the base of Mount Fuji in Japan. Its beauty is undeniable, with lush greenery that stretches as far as the eye can see. The forest is a natural wonder, a testament to the power and serenity of nature. Sunlight filters through thick canopies, casting dappled light on the forest floor. The ground, covered in a thick layer of moss, muffles every sound, creating an almost otherworldly silence. It's a place where time seems to stand still, where the hustle and bustle of modern life feels a world away. But a chilling reputation clings to this place. Aokigahara is known as the suicide forest. This serene beauty hides a darker side, a side that has captured the imagination and fear of many. The forest floor is eerily silent, bird song is rare, and the usual sounds of wildlife are conspicuously absent. This silence adds to the forest's unsettling atmosphere, making it feel as though the forest itself is holding its breath. The air feels heavy, thick with something unseen. Twisted trees, their branches reaching like skeletal arms, add to the unsettling atmosphere. These gnarled branches seem to tell a story of their own, a story of sorrow and despair. This is a place where darkness seems to linger. Many stories surround Aokigahara, stories that speak of lost souls and lingering spirits. The forest is a place where the line between the living and the dead feels thin, where the shadows seem to move with a life of their own. Some say the volcanic rock disrupts compasses, leaving people hopelessly lost. The forest's dense foliage and rocky terrain can disorient even the most experienced hikers, leading them deeper into its dark embrace. Others whisper of yurei, spirits angered by forgotten souls haunting the woods. These ghostly figures are said to wander the forest, their presence felt but rarely seen. They are a reminder of the forest's tragic history, a history that continues to cast a long shadow. Whether fact or fiction, these tales add to the forest's unsettling aura. Aokigahara is a place of contrasts, a place where beauty and darkness coexist, where the natural world and the supernatural seem to intertwine. It is a place that captivates and terrifies, a place that leaves a lasting impression on all who enter.
Aokigahara's history is shrouded in folklore and darkness. This forest, often referred to as the Sea of Trees, is located at the northwest base of Mount Fuji in Japan. Its dense, sprawling canopy and eerie silence have given rise to countless legends and stories that have captivated and terrified people for generations. Ancient tales speak of ubasut, a practice that has been passed down through the ages in whispers and hushed tones. Ubasut, which translates to abandoning the old woman, is a form of euthanasia that was allegedly practiced in times of famine and hardship. This practice, now considered a myth by many, involved abandoning the elderly or infirm in remote locations to die. The idea was that by sacrificing one, the rest of the family could survive. While there is little historical evidence to support the widespread occurrence of ubasut, the legend persists, casting a long shadow over places like Aokigahara. Some believe Aokigahara was one such place. The forest's dense foliage and labyrinthine paths would have made it an ideal location for such a grim practice. Whether true or not, the story adds another layer of sorrow to the forest's identity, intertwining it with themes of abandonment and despair. Whether true or not, the story adds another layer of sorrow to the forest's identity. The very air seems to carry the weight of these tales, making every step through the forest feel like a journey through history and myth. Legends tell of demonic entities lurking amongst the trees. These malevolent spirits, or yokai, are said to inhabit the darkest corners of the forest, waiting to prey on the unwary. The yokai are a staple of Japanese folklore, often depicted as mischievous or malevolent beings that can take on various forms. These yokai, as they are known in Japanese folklore, feed on the despair and sadness that permeates the forest. They are drawn to places of suffering and sorrow, and Aokigahara, with its tragic history, is a perfect hunting ground for them. The presence of these entities adds a supernatural element to the forest's already eerie reputation. The yurei, Spirits of those who died with unfinished business are said to whisper through the trees, their voices a chilling reminder of the forest's tragic history. These restless spirits are believed to be trapped in the forest, unable to move on to the afterlife. Their whispers, carried by the wind, are said to lure the living deeper into the forest, where they too may become lost.
The density of the forest itself adds to its mystique. The trees grow so closely together that they form a natural barrier, making it easy to lose one's way. The forest floor is uneven and covered in roots, further complicating navigation. Sunlight struggles to penetrate the thick canopy, casting long shadows that dance and shift. The interplay of light and shadow creates an ever-changing landscape that can disorient even the most experienced hikers. The forest seems to be alive, constantly shifting and changing, making it difficult to find one's bearings. The ground, a carpet of fallen leaves and moss, muffles sound, creating an unsettling silence that amplifies every rustle and snap. This eerie quietness can play tricks on the mind, making it easy to imagine that one is being watched or followed. The forest's natural acoustics add to its otherworldly atmosphere, making it a place where reality and imagination blur. These factors, combined with the forest's tragic association with suicide, have created a powerful and enduring mythology around Aokigahara. The forest is often referred to as the suicide forest, a place where many have gone to end their lives. This tragic association has only added to the forest's dark allure, drawing in those who are curious about its macabre reputation. It is a place where the line between reality and folklore blurs, and where the weight of history hangs heavy in the air. The stories and legends that surround Aokigahara have made it a place of fascination and fear, a place where the past and present coexist in a delicate balance. Whether one believes in the supernatural or not, there is no denying the powerful aura that permeates this ancient forest.
To understand Aokigahara's dark association, we must understand the cultural context of suicide in Japan. This forest, often referred to as the Sea of Trees, has a long history intertwined with the nation's complex relationship with death and honor. For centuries, Japanese society placed honor and duty above all else. The samurai, Japan's warrior class, lived by a strict code known as Bushido, which emphasized loyalty, courage, and honor. This code often dictated that death was preferable to dishonor. Sometimes this led to individuals seeing suicide as an honorable way to escape shame or failure. Seppuku, a form of ritual suicide by disembowelment, was practiced by samurai to restore honor to themselves or their families. This historical context has left a lasting impact on Japanese culture. While attitudes are changing, suicide remains a serious issue in Japan. The pressures of modern life, including the demands of work, academic expectations, and social responsibilities, can be overwhelming. Despite Japan's technological advancements and economic prosperity, these pressures have led to a high suicide rate. The pressures of modern life, social isolation, and economic hardship contribute to this ongoing tragedy. Many individuals feel isolated in the bustling cities, where the fast-paced lifestyle can lead to a sense of disconnection and loneliness. Economic struggles, job insecurity, and the stigma surrounding mental health issues further exacerbate the problem. Aokigahara, unfortunately, has become associated with this despair. The forest's dense foliage and eerie silence create an environment that feels removed from the rest of the world. It has become a place where many go to end their lives, seeking solace in its isolation.
The forest's isolation and silence offer a tragically appealing escape for some. The lack of sound and the thick canopy overhead create a sense of being enveloped by nature, away from the pressures and judgments of society. It's crucial to remember that suicide is never the answer. There are resources and support systems available for those struggling with mental health issues. Reaching out for help can make a significant difference. There is always hope, even in the darkest of times. The rising sun symbolizes a new beginning, a chance to find light amidst the darkness. Support from friends, family, and mental health professionals can guide individuals towards a path of healing and recovery. Section 4. Life and Death, from Fuji's peak to Aokigahara's depths. The contrast between Mount Fuji and Aokigahara is stark. Fuji, a majestic volcano, represents Japan's beauty and strength. Pilgrims climb its slopes, seeking spiritual enlightenment.
Aokigahara, shrouded in darkness, embodies a different side of the human experience. Yet both are connected. They share the same volcanic soil, the same breathtaking views. This juxtaposition reminds us that life and death, beauty and despair, are often intertwined.
Fuji's peak, bathed in sunlight, offers a glimmer of hope. It reminds us that, even after the darkest night, the sun will rise again. Section 5. Echoes in the Silence, Visitors' Stories. Countless stories emerge from Aokigahara. Some speak of finding discarded belongings, remnants of lives tragically cut short. Others tell of an overwhelming sense of sadness and despair. Hikers have reported strange occurrences, disembodied voices, flickering shadows, a feeling of being watched. Whether real or imagined, these experiences add to the forest's eerie reputation.
One visitor spoke of the profound silence. It was as if the forest itself was holding its breath, he said. Another described feeling an oppressive weight, a palpable sadness that permeated the air.